Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I will be teaching this class today. And hello, Tren. How are you today? So the topic today will be on describing jobs, and it is an intermediate level English course. So, hi, Hyun. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Looks like this is not one moment.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, teacher. Thank you for asking how
Very. I'm glad you're doing well. Excellent. So it's Tren and Hyun. Tren, where are you from again? Is it Vietnam? Hyun, where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Daniel, welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you. Good. Yeah, I'm sorry about coughing in your ears, everyone. Daniel, you are from Kazakhstan, correct?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where everybody is from, but I don't always know. So awesome. Okay. And what time is it in Vietnam right now, Hyun?
Yeah, it's 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay. All right. And in Kazakhstan, is it about 10 a.m. right now, Daniel?
12.
Noon. Okay. All right. And
Yes.
Tren. Yeah, excellent. Tren, where are you from? Are you able to speak?
Okay, I'm come from Thailand.
Thailand. Okay, I knew it was not Vietnam. Okay, Thailand. Awesome. And what time is it in Thailand right now?
It's 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay. All right. Awesome. And I am in Idaho, where it is 11 p.m.
Oh,
on Thursday still. So it is still Thursday where I'm at. And this is my last class, and I will go to bed after this class. So for you guys, it's afternoon and morning. For me, it's nighttime still. So, all right. So the topic we are going to go over today is on describing jobs. And let me show you the material and what we can get started. Trin, you are a student, correct?
yes, yes.
Okay, and when you go to university and get a job, what kind at this point in your life, what kind of job would you like to get?
Now I don't know. I wait for. I I don't know now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you have not decided what you want to do? Okay, okay. And all right, and Hyun, are you a student or are you a work or do you work?
I'm working now.
Are you working? And okay, because your picture looks so young, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
So
those pictures. Just kidding.
I look about 15 years younger than myself. My pictures always do. So, but anyway, Hyun, what do you do?
I'm working for a shoes company.
And you work for a what company?
A
Shoe
shoes company.
shoe company.
Shoes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you guys sell the shoes or do you develop the shoes?
We are the wholesaler.
Wholesaler. Okay.
So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And Danil, what do you do?
I'm a student.
Uh-huh. And what is your hope to be? What kind of job do you want after you finish school, Daniel?
After finished my university, I'm gonna be a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Is there a specific kind of law that you want to go into? Do you want to go into international law or family law or criminal law, or have you thought about?
Here we have we don't separate criminal law, family law. It's in general.
Ah, is it? Okay.
Yes. In my country, one lawyer must know other specific lawyers.
Okay.
Rights, other rights.
So you
All
do
rights.
not specialize in any one specific
Yes.
thing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I wanted to be a lawyer, and I made the decision. I was just thinking about this a couple days ago, it was in 1996, and it was either I apply to law school and go to law school, or I go and pursue teaching English. And I decided to continue on the path I'd started and teach English. But I've always wondered what would have happened if I became a lawyer. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So this is jobs and people. Okay, so let's study the jobs and say which ones the people below would be suitable for using the expression. For example, he and she would make a good, so forth. So does everybody know what an accountant is? What does an accountant do? Daniil?
I'm sorry, I don't have any idea.
Okay, so an accountant works with numbers. So they are the people that do the books. So they do the financials in a company. And sometimes they do the taxes. So an accountant works with numbers. And I'll write that down. Okay. Bear with me a moment. And a programmer, Trin, what does a programmer do?
Programmer do with a program with a computer.
Okay. So an accountant works with numbers. Bear with me a moment. Numbers, okay. A programmer works with computer programs. Okay. What does an architect do, Kyun?
Me?
Okay, she's not here. Okay. She
Sorry,
just left.
sorry, Kim
Okay.
괜찮습니다.
Yeah.
Okay. Architecture is make building house and building. So the option, yeah.
So an architect. Okay, we haven't done any. We're only looking at what they do right now. We haven't looked at this part yet.
Okay, works with construction industry.
Okay, and an architect actually, instead of works with numbers, we can say actually plans buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Plans buildings, okay. Okay, and an electrician, Daniil, what does an electrician do?
Electrician fixed problem with electrical systems.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Electrician fixes electricity issues. Okay. Excellent. And I've got to spell it right. Electricity issues. Okay. Hi Hyun, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, excellent. So
Sure.
what does a bricklayer do?
The bricklayer is the one who's responsible for putting brick on walls and do all the building.
Okay. So basically, a bricklayer builds walls.
Yeah.
Builds walls. Okay. And Trin, what does see some of these I know you guys know. What does a private detective do?
Private detective.
Any idea?
They solve the case.
Yes, they solve cases. Perfect. You even use easier words than I was thinking. I was thinking a private detective investigates crimes, but in solves cases is even better. Okay. Okay, what does a sales representative do?
There are sales representative to maybe they promote goods
Yes,
to
they
people.
sell or promote goods. Excellent. Okay, and Danil, what does a firefighter do? These next ones I know you guys all know. So
Um, he she stopped fire.
yeah,
How
he puts out. We can say a firefighter puts out fires. Puts out. Okay, and Hyun, what does a secretary do?
The secretary is the one who's going to receive calls and write down everything that we did.
Okay, so they're the assistants. Okay. Hi, Mustafa. How are you today? Okay, maybe he's getting his microphone set up. And Trin, what does a company director do?
He's a boss of a company.
Perfect. Okay. And okay, what does a university lecturer do?
University lecturer do how can I say lecture in the class or how can I say a seminar in the class.
Okay. Okay. And or you can also use the verb teaches.
Teaches, yes.
Yeah,
It's
teaches
simple.
material. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, and are you hoping to teach once you get your PhD?
I hope so, but it is challenging position,
Okay.
especially to get the permanent one.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it, especially in your part of the world, the university teachers and professors
Yeah.
are very good jobs. So, okay, now we're going to read each. So that we know what all of these jobs are. So now we're going to read each of these and discuss what type of job this person should have. Okay, and Mustafa, can you speak yet? Are you there, Mustafa? Okay. Anyway, let's. Hi, can you speak, Mustafa? Right now you are muted, so we cannot hear you. You need to unmute. Okay. Okay. Can you read number 1?
Okay, number one, Paul isn't very outgoing, but he has very analytical mind and is good at solving problems.
Okay. So, okay. In your opinion,
Mhm.
what type of job would Paul be good at doing? Of these of these
Mm,
of these jobs, what would Paul be good at doing?
mm, Company director?
Okay, tell us. So you would say he would be a good company director. Why do you think he would be a good company director?
Because they have to meet with a lot of people and at the same time they have to observe or analytical for the people
Mm-hmm.
because they judge the people's ability or how to the proper work skill or something like that. They have to manage these kind of things.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you'd say that would be a company director. Daniil, do you agree, or do you think that Paul could be something else?
Disculpe, I'm sorry, could you repeat, please?
Number one right here, Ake says that Paul could be a very good company director. Do you agree with Ake, or do you think Paul could be something else?
He has analytical mind, and for him, I think, yes, company director is great.
Okay, all right. Tren, do you also agree with Daniil and Ake, or do you think he could do something else?
Maybe, sorry, private detective, yes.
Oh, a
Can be.
private. Okay, so you think he could be a private detective as well? Okay. Why would you say he would be a good private detective?
Because analytical mind for private detective is great.
Okay. Excellent. All right. And Trin, what do you think? What would Paul be good at doing?
Yeah, I agree with a private detective.
Okay. So he'd be a good private detective. Okay. All right. Daniil, could you read number 2?
Sarah is a very confident and outgoing person. She is not afraid of talking to strangers.
Okay.
And what do I think? Yes.
Yeah. Then you would say after reading this, then you would say she would make a good she would make a good whatever because
She would now she would do company director because she has qualities which suitable for this job.
okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, so because she is confident and outgoing and she likes to talk to strangers. Okay, Trin, what do you think? Do you agree with Danil, or do you see another job she could do as well?
What answer does Daniel answer?
Danil said company director.
I think sales representative.
Okay, why would you say that she would be a good sales representative?
Because he is not afraid of talking to strangers.
Okay, so she is not afraid of talking to strangers. Okay, okay, and thank you very much, Ake. What do you think?
Number two, yeah, I think it's a sales representative, outgoing person, and afraid of talking to strangers. That's a requirement for sales. Salesman is not proper one. Sales
Uh-huh.
representative. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And Nevin has asked on the chat what the meaning of a private detective is. And a private detective is a person who is hired to solve a case and investigate maybe a missing person or maybe a murder or is my wife cheating on me, those kind of things. And so that's what a private detective is. Okay, all right. Number 3, Trin, could you read number 3? Trin.
Okay.
Okay.
Also doesn't have much of an education, but he's very good with his hand.
Okay. And what do you think he would be good at doing?
I think that the two choice, bricklayer and builder.
Bricklayer and builder. Okay. Why do you say that?
Because he's good with his hand. Builder
Very.
uses hand to build.
Okay, very good because he's good with his hands. Excellent. All right. Hi, Araceli. Welcome.
Hello.
Good morning. I was talking to somebody. He is one of another Verbling student who is from Spain, and he teaches maths. And I said,
Wow.
you need to meet Araceli. So
Yes, I haven't met him. What's his
yeah,
name?
that was Jose. So if you guys, I think you've been in my class together, but we just never talked about it. So when next time you guys are in the same class, I'll make sure you guys know that. So
Okay.
but anyway, all right. Thank you very much, Tren, what I agree with you that because he's good with his hands, he would be a good bricklayer or builder. Okay, do you agree with Tren, or do you think that Marcel could be something else?
Yeah, I think he's a bricklayer or builder. Yes, I agree with that.
He would make a good bricklayer or builder. Daniel, do you also agree, or do you see something else?
Yes, I absolutely agree.
Okay, excellent. And Araceli, we are reading through this, and we are deciding based on the person's personality or skills whether they what type of job they would be good at doing. Okay, so Araceli, could you read number 4?
Yes, Andy has very good observation skills and pays extreme attention to detail. He also has a love for adventure and is very brave.
Okay, so what would he be good at doing?
Mhm. A private detective,
Okay,
maybe,
and why would you say that?
because he likes observing things or people,
Mm-hmm.
and he is very careful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I don't know, for some reason when you were reading that, he also has a love for adventure and is very brave. I actually thought instead of a private detective, I thought spy. He could be a 007.
Yes, that would be even better for
Yeah,
that personality.
exactly. So, Danielle, do you agree with Araceli, or do you see another job that Andy would be good
Yes,
at doing?
I agree, but secrets. Yes, I only private detective. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, okay. Trin, do you agree?
I have no any idea.
Okay, no idea. Okay, that's totally fine. Okay, what do you think? You said he'd be a good Austin Powers.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's a private detective or spy.
Okay, that's funny. I was thinking spy because of the love for attention, a love for adventure, and because private detectives probably get adventure too, though. So, okay, number 5. Okay, can you read that one?
Okay, Catherine is fascinated with buildings. She is quite creative and good at mathematics.
Okay, so what job do you think
Mhm.
she would be good at?
Architect.
Okay,
Architect. Mhm.
okay. Araceli, do you agree with okay, or do you see another job she could be good at? Araceli?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Do you agree with Ake, or do you see another job?
Uh,
He
yes,
said that Catherine would be a good architect.
yes, or maybe a builder.
Okay.
But well, yes, builder, but architecture fits better.
Okay. And Danielle, do you see another job that she could also do?
Firstly, is architect. Yes.
Okay. Trin, do you agree with architect, or do you see another job?
Yes, architect is a good one. I
Okay.
agree.
Excellent. Okay. Okay. Not okay. Danielle, could you read number 6?
Mike doesn't have any question, but he likes helping people and is not afraid to danger.
Okay, so Mike doesn't have any. Can you repeat this? Qualifications.
I'm sorry. Mike
No
doesn't
worries.
have qualification, but he likes helping people and is not afraid to danger.
Of danger. Okay, so what type of job do you think he could do?
Firefighter, but
Firefighter. Okay.
he must have very physical how to say.
Okay, so you can say, but he must be physically fit.
But for firefighter, I think maybe he must have education. I
Uh-huh.
don't exactly.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Do firefighters need to have a university degree? Does anyone know?
I don't think so. I think they need some medium degree, like secondary school or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then pass an exam, at least here in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
In
Okay.
my country, firefighters study with policemen in one academy.
Okay, so they go to the police academy.
Yes, but then
Okay.
they can be firefighter.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have other academy for firefighters for I don't know how to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called a.
Okay, mind, yes.
Yeah, Daniel, we call it academy in the English. We say academy. So, yeah, so yeah, you would think that firefighters at least would need to, excuse me, understand fire and also be know the first aid and a lot of things about medical issues. And so there has to be training for that. So, all right. Trin, what do you think? Do you think Mike would be a good firefighter, or do you think he could be something else?
Yes, firefighter is.
Okay.
I
And okay, do you agree?
Yes, he seems like a firefighter.
Okay. And Artheli, do you see any other types of jobs he could do? Oh, you already said. No, I guess you didn't.
No, I think it's firefighter fits best.
Okay. All right. And Trin, could you read number 7? Trin. Trin, are you there?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Shelley is very good with numbers, but she is a bit shy and generally prefers to work alone.
Okay. So what do you think, what kind of job do you think Shelley should have?
I think so. One answer is accountant.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And Ake, do you agree with him that she should be an accountant?
Yes, she's very good with numbers, and she likes being alone, work alone. So sounds like
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah. Okay. And Artheli, do you agree?
Yes, or maybe a programmer, but no, I think accountant is better.
Yeah. A programmer though also doesn't mind working alone though, right? So that would work. Daniil, what do you think?
I think so too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And let's go to the last one. Artheli, could you read that one?
Then Daniel is his own boss. He can't imagine working for anybody else.
Okay. So who would he be, or what could he be?
Mm, a company director or company director could be, but I don't know because he says he likes not having a boss, but I
Mm-hmm.
think you have to work with people
Mm-hmm.
as a
Yeah.
director.
Yeah. Okay, so we have one for Daniel could be a company director. Can you think of any other? Okay, can you think of any other job Daniel could be?
Self-employees, but there's no option for
Yeah.
that. And programmer, but some programmer has his own boss. But anyway, and he can work alone because he cannot imagine working for anybody else. So he can work with his programmer alone. So I
Okay.
chose programmer.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was leading to. There's a couple others though that he could work by himself. Daniel, can you see another one? Daniel,
Yes,
could you
excuse me.
for Daniel, number 8, Araceli said that
I'm here. Yes.
um,
I think company director. Yes.
you would say company director on that one. Okay. All right. And Trin, what do you think about Daniel?
Yeah, company director.
Okay. I also think private detective, because a lot of times private detectives work by themselves. So they work alone and they don't work for anyone else. So, but it does depend. None of these had a true or false answer. Okay. So let's match the descriptions to their opposites. Okay. So we've got it's very tedious. It can be very stressful. It is well paid. You work long hours. It's very challenging. It can be very hectic. You meet lots of people. It can be dangerous. You need very good qualifications. Or it is a piece of cake. It is badly paid. It's exciting and interesting. It's usually very relaxing. It is very safe. There's usually nothing to do. You can go home early. You don't need a degree. And you feel very isolated. Okay. First of all, do you guys have any questions about some of these words?
What does hectic mean?
Hectic is a type of lifestyle where you are going and going and going. So the best example I can think of is a single man or woman who has children and they are working full time and they're trying to take their children to hobbies and they have their own hobbies and they have other family responsibilities and their life is just very, very hectic and their job is has many demands as well. So a demanding family, a demanding personal life, and a demanding work life would make a life hectic. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, does anybody else have any questions? Do you know all the words? Okay, so let's start with Akka. Can you choose one and let's see if we could match?
Okay. Where is
And this is we're matching opposites.
It's a piece of cake. Probably it's hectic.
No, a piece of cake.
That means it's easy.
Yeah, a piece of cake means it's easy. So you find something that's
okay. It can be. It's very animal. Can be very it can be very successful.
no.
No. Well paid.
Can anybody help them?
I need a lot of people. It can be there.
It's very challenging. Number 5.
So it's a piece of cake matches actually with it's very challenging.
Oh, why?
Because a piece of cake means it's easy. And we're matching the descriptions to their opposites.
Sorry, I forgot the opposite part.
Yeah, okay. No wonder you were struggling with that. Yeah, because you were like, it's very easy, then the opposite would be it's very challenging. But yeah, so if you forgot the opposite, then that would make it very challenging to do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so it's a piece of cake means it is easy. Number 5, it's very challenging. Okay. Araceli, could you choose one to match?
It's very tedious, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And the opposite is it's exciting and interesting. C.
Okay. You said that it's very tedious. Yes, it's exciting and interesting. I just wanted to check that one because the last class I actually made a mistake and I caused it all to go off because I didn't check the answers. So, okay, 1. All right, and Daniil, could you choose one and match?
Surface. It's well paid.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's
excuse me, which one should I choose?
you choose your choice, whatever you think is easy.
Okay.
Choose the easy ones first, and then move from there.
Can I next?
Okay, you want to skip? Pass?
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. One moment. Somebody's asked a question on the text chat, so I'm just getting the answer for them real quick. All right, Trin, could you do the next one?
I choose number 7.
Mm-hmm.
You meet a lot of people is opposite to you feel very isolated.
Isolated. Very good. You feel very isolated.
Oh, isolated.
Very good. Yeah, isolated instead of isolated. Isolated, but very good. Okay, and okay, can you choose another one?
Okay. It's well paid. B. It's badly paid.
Yes. So it's well paid and it's badly paid. Okay, and Araceli.
It can be dangerous, number 8, and the opposite is it's very safe, letter E.
Okay, very safe. Okay, and Donnell, do you want to take a shot at one of these? Donnell? Okay, we will skip you again. That's fine, no problem. Trin, do you want to try one of these? Trin?
I choose number 9, teacher.
Okay, number 9. Okay, you need very good qualifications with?
It's opposite to you don't need a degree.
Perfect. You don't need a degree. Okay. And okay, can you choose one?
Okay, it can be very sorry, not
Not that one.
it can be very hectic, opposed to it's very relaxing. Usually very relaxing.
Yes. Yeah, that would be yeah, because many times our lives are hectic and our vacations are supposed to be relaxing, but it isn't always that case. So, okay, and Araceli, could you choose one?
You work, number 4, you work long hours, and the opposite is you can go home early. G.
Yeah, that's the kind I like, going home early. Okay, and then the last one is it can be very stressful or there's usually nothing to do. So My last job was like that. There was usually nothing to do, and I always wanted to go home, and they never let us go home. So, um, so F. All right. Let's talk about some of these. Trin, what type of job do you want? A dangerous job or a safe job?
Maybe
And why?
maybe dangerous.
Okay. So why do you want a dangerous job?
Naturally dangerous because I want the experience of dangerous things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you want to experience dangerous things. So what would be more appealing to you? A policeman, a firefighter, or a spy?
Hmm. Maybe firefighter or spy.
A
I
firefighter or a spy? Okay.
I don't like police.
Okay. So you don't want to be a policeman if you don't like them. Yeah, that makes sense. Excellent. Okay. Okay. In your opinion, what is better for you in your job? That you have a stressful week or you have nothing to do?
Nothing to do causes some stress, but it's better than
That's what
too
I think too.
stressful job. Maybe, yeah. So I
Yeah.
prefer nothing to do.
You prefer nothing to do. Okay. For me, nothing to do causes stress, so I would rather be busy. So
I see.
I'm opposite. Araceli, in your opinion, what is more hectic, vacation or a 40-hour work week?
I think sometimes vacation is hectic because you have to organize everything and maybe you have to travel, and in my case I am in charge of the kids all day, not
Uh-huh.
just after school. So sometimes no, can be heck. No, I think it's not so stressful.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you are busy.
Okay.
And many times when you have a weekend off or something like that, we travel to visit my family who
Mm-hmm.
live far from here. So sometimes we finish the short holiday and we are more tired than when we started. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've noticed as well. So, um, Mustafa, I did hear something from your microphone, but it was not your voice. It was tapping. So, Danil, um, in your so I had a question for you. Okay, Danil, when you start working, do you want a job where you meet a lot of people or that you don't meet a lot of people? Danil, sounds like your microphone is not working now. We can't hear you speak. So, okay, and all right, let's go on to the next one. Let's go ahead and read this. Okay, could you read the first paragraph? It's very short.
Okay, I work as a zookeeper. I'm responsible for feeding and caring for animals in a zoo. It's also my job to clean the animals' cages, report health problems, and entertain visitors.
Okay. All right, and Arthel, could you read the next paragraph?
for this job, you need special qualifications, for example, a degree in biology or zoology. Of course, you need to have a love for animals. Each species is different from the others and requires special attention and care. You also need to be good at keeping records because you have to collect a lot of that data for each animal. And you must be outgoing because you need to conduct tours for visitors and answer their questions.
Okay. And Danielle, can you speak yet? No, it sounds like you can't because I see you take your computer off mute and then we can't hear you. So, okay. Trin, could you read the next?
Uh,
The last one. I find my job.
I find my job very interesting. I've always loved animals, so caring for animals feels more like a hobby than a job. But it can get a bit dirty and tedious sometimes. For example, when you have to clean the cage, and it can also be a little dangerous, especially when animals get sick. They can hurt you, but on the whole, I really enjoy my work. I can't imagine doing anything else.
Excellent. Okay, one pronunciation on this word right here. It actually is pronounced like. Bear with me a moment.
Wolf,
Yeah, so it's actually pronounced whole.
oh,
Whole. And I'm sorry about that last thing. It should be the opposite of the first one. But yeah, so instead of wool, which makes sense because you have the W right here. So you'd think that it would be wool, but this W right here is silent. So in English we say on the whole.
oh,
On the whole.
that
So
is
that's
hard.
so yeah, so Daniel, don't worry, and Mustafa, don't worry. You guys can continue listening. And if you want to go out and come back in, maybe it will fix it, your microphones. But anyway, are there any words or phrases that you guys do not know here? So I think everybody's good. Okay. So Trin, would you like to work as a zookeeper? Why or why not?
I would like to be zookeeper because I I don't love animals. I like it. What can I say?
Okay, so you wouldn't you want to be a zookeeper or you would not want to be a zookeeper?
No.
Okay, so I would not like to be a zookeeper because I do not like animals. Or I don't like animals enough
Yes.
I don't like animals enough to care for them daily, which I couldn't do. I couldn't do it because of cleaning the cages. I would
Hello, hello,
vomit. Hi, Mustafa, you got it worked out. Welcome.
hello, hello.
Hi, we can hear you.
Hey, yes.
Hello, welcome.
I have an issue with my mic.
Well, you got it fixed. You got it fixed now. So
Yes,
good
yes. I
job.
buy a new one.
Uh-huh. Okay. So Mustafa, a question for you. Would you like to
Yes.
work as a zookeeper? Why or why not?
Uh, yes, I would like.
And why?
Uh, because I see animals I like. I feed them. I feed them.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
I enjoy when I deal with them. See people, they are happy. Okay.
Mhm. Excellent. Thank you. Araceli, would you like to work as a zookeeper? Why or why not?
Yes, when I was a kid, I wanted to study biology or something like that because I love animals. I
Uh-huh.
still like them, but I'm not so sure because I think the part of studying animals online it appeals me a lot, but the part of uh, cleaning them, their cages and all that,
Uh-huh.
maybe I wouldn't like that part. But also being involved in educational tours
Mm-hmm.
or something or conservative programs, that
Mm-hmm.
seems interesting. So it depends on the kind of work, I suppose. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
feeding them or cleaning them, not so much, but working in a zoo, it can be very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like for me, the cleaning the cages and that kind of stuff, I can't. There's things that my dog needs to have me do, and I can't do it. I need to have somebody else do it because I will just throw up or vomit. I can't. So he needs his ears cleaned, and I just remembered that I need to have somebody clean his ears for me. So, Ake, how about you? Would you like to work as a zookeeper? Why or why not?
Mm,
Hello.
yeah, I love animals, but I'm not and I'm not confident about yeah that kind of manual works
Uh-huh.
in every day, and I don't have so much skills, the knowledge about zoology, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. A question for you, Mustafa. Are you a student or do you work? Mustafa,
Yes.
what do you do? Are you a student or do you work?
No, I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So
Yes.
we have in this class we have including me, 3 teachers
Yes.
and 3 students.
Ah,
so,
that's good.
so yeah. So, Ake is a graduate student. Danil is you're a university student, right, Danil? I think. And then, Trin, are you in high school?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 3 levels of university, graduate school, and high school. And what type of what do you teach, Mustafa?
Physics. Physics.
Physics, okay. And then we have a
Yes.
physics teacher and then our teacher, and I'm an
Ah,
English teacher. So
yes.
this is kind of
That's good.
interesting.
Wow.
Very interesting. So,
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay,
interesting.
yeah. So let's talk about what do you do. Now put the expressions in bold in the correct categories below. So what do you do? I work as a teacher. If for those of you who are students, if somebody asks you, "What do you do?" What do you say?
I'm a teaching student
Okay,
of
so
physics. Yes.
I teach physics. Okay, Trin, what do
Yes.
you? If somebody, Trin, what do you say if somebody says to you, "Trin, what do you do?"
Hmm. I think I say I am a student.
Very good. You would say, "I am a student." So, so if you're a student, you would say, "I am a student." I'm a student, and in at least in English, a lot of times, or at least in American English, we suggest that you usually put the level of education. So, Ake, you would say, "I am a graduate student." Danil, you would say, "I am a college student," or "I'm a university student," and Trin, you would say, "I'm a high school student." Um, but it does depend. Okay, thank you, Ake. It does depend on the. I have heard that in some areas of the world, when people hear the word student, um, they think university student only, but it actually in English, at least in American English, it is not that. So, okay, so what are your responsibilities? Araceli, could you tell us some of your responsibilities in your job?
Well, I'm responsible for teaching my class, organizing some events in the school, and also looking after the students if something happens, communicating with their families, and trying them to do their best, also tutoring them.
Okay, so encouraging instead of trying them, encouraging them to do their best. Okay, all right. And Mustafa, what are your
Yes,
responsibilities in your job?
your job. Make the students understand the subject that we discuss,
Okay.
and make them thinking, okay, about the subject.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. So I didn't get a chance to ask you what country are you from, Mustafa?
From Iraq.
Iraq. Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Artheli. Have a good day at work. Okay. So, Trin, as a student, as a high school student, what are your responsibilities?
I'm do homework and send to teacher.
Okay. Do the homework and do what you're supposed to do. So listen to the teacher. Excellent. Okay. So Mustafa, what skills or qualifications do you need?
To me or the students?
You as a teacher. What do you need as a teacher?
Teachers. Yeah, there is many skills we need as a teachers, like how can discuss the things in the student levels, okay, and how they transfer the idea from the teacher to the student, like
Yeah. So how to make sure the students are learning.
yes.
Yeah. What qualifications do you need? Qualifications are things like a university degree or a teaching certificate or.
Yes, we should need a qualification like a university degree, okay, from education university, okay. You should, because
Okay.
we deal with the students.
Excellent. All right. And so, Trin, as a high school student, what kinds of skills do you need to be a successful high school student?
Maybe responsibilities.
So be responsible. Okay. So, and what kind of responsibilities do you need?
Homework.
Okay.
And,
Okay. So homework and what else? Anything else? Okay, all right. I want to thank you all for your participation in class today, and thank you, Daniil and Mustafa, for staying here even though your microphone is out, and I hope you all have a pleasant day. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Thank you.
And
Bye.
welcome to Verbally, Mustafa.
Yes, welcome. Hello.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.